Our special guest is one of Nigeria's most accomplished actors, filmmakers, producer, screenwriter. He is renowned for his emotional depth and versatility. He has evolved from a Yoruba movie star into one of Nollywood's leading actors across both indigenous and mainstream productions. He's known as Baba Abeta. Welcome, Lateef like you were pregnant now. See how she don't. So some of us have shared our stories of how it was. How was it for you when you found out Meta?
It was shocking, but at the same time, it was a mixed feeling. You know, when you've been expecting something and then it came and it was beyond your own expectation. So it was just okay. That means the waiting is not a bad one.
Yes.
It was a good one.
So, how was the journey with your wife, being pregnant, month 1, month 2, 3 months? You know, how it was growing? Like, what was your role? Did you support that? You're just like, I mean, were you involved?
You know, when you have been up and expecting, and then it now finally happened. I you can anymore and make sure that she is stable all of the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't an easy journey because at that time too we were filming and then she would never sit down. You can't tell her, don't come to the set or just stay down. No, I'll follow you. Don't worry. Let's go together. So she's a strong woman and I give it to her. Yes.
So did you participate in the delivery? Because my own husband, Titi Tomo, he was there. He was opening his eyes like this. So were you participating or you just stayed back?
No, I cannot stay back. I just fully running. So I just fully running.
Wow.
I was right there and I saw it happen. It wasn't an easy task. But I give it to women. A cushion. Well done. Well done.
Tell us how the sleeping arrangement was. Did you sleep with the babies or when they have their own room and do you change diapers? Tell us your own experience.
I change diaper from time to time. And then what I do is they have their nannies and they have the nurse. They have their nannies and they have the nurse, but I take them one after the other to my room. You know, they sleep on my chest at times and then oftentimes when I'm at work, I'm always on the camera, keep seeing them and on a video call.
Yeah, you have cameras
to see them and
cool.
look after them.
So what's ETA? ETA. Oh, nice.
There are 3.
So let's talk about feeding because it's not easy. This Tinubu's economy. It's not an easy something. How are you managing the expenses, the feeding? I mean, when I was having kids, trust was expensive. I wonder what it is now.
It is expensive, but at the same time, it's not expensive because God is providing and we are able to match it up. So it is not something to think about when you keep going back to the fact that just keep doing it and He will keep providing for you. Yes.
So you and Mo Bingpe had to address an AI video about your babies. How did you handle public interest from fans? They wanted to just enter your privacy. How did you manage that?
We're just grateful to God. We know that people love us.
Yes.
And people are just overwhelmed with the joy. And then everybody try to create their different babies. People download babies, people Google babies and just put it in our hands and all that. And we had to just correct that and be like, these babies' faces are not out. When we are set to reveal their faces, you will see them. So all of the things you're seeing, they are AI babies. But we know that it's all joy. It's joyful, and then we love you too back. Yeah.
Tell us about your wife. I know you had dedicated the award you won at Lishabi to her.
Yeah.
Tell about your love story. How did you guys meet, and how did you get to the point where you are today?
We met in the industry. For me, I would always say that I would never marry in the industry or marry an industry person. But most of the time, you just talk, and God will be looking at you like, not it.
Yeah, no.
What would be, will be.
Yeah.
What I want is what you will do. And then eventually, when it happened, just like, and then it was shocking to people that you're so deep as a Muslim, and eventually you married a Christian. Are you sure you don't have a problem? But that's not a problem, because for me, the first religion is your conscience and is your peace of mind. Every other thing comes after then. So at that time, when we said, okay, are you sure we can do this? They will not accept a Muslim in my house. So, are you sure? Let me go and see your father. It's not about religion now. It's about I'm comfortable with you. You compliment me, and you make me want to move. Because as friends, we have done quite a number of things together. Even as friends, we built business together, not knowing that eventually we're going to be partners. So we just felt like, there's no point. Let's just go ahead and do what we need to do. And today it is what it is. We've been growing together.
Both parents agreed eventually.
They do agree, because until but
you guys seem to be friends. You're like really cool friends. How is she? Funny? What drew you to her?
Basically, she is a very intelligent person, and she is a very stern person. This is it, that is it.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want to say. She's standing on that point. And then I like when a woman is intelligent. It goes beyond your beauty, it goes beyond whatever. You can be very beautiful and nothing upstairs. Then there's no point. That means you won't move me forward. I need somebody to push me and to keep pushing me forward, and that she did, and I feel.
So just yesterday, you were the MC host at Bookie Wright's movie premiere. Tell us about that experience over the weekend.
Yes, I've always done MCs. I actually started with that, and so when my bookie called that I needed to anchor a premiere and be the host, I was like, okay, this is one woman that I've always looked up to. You know, when you see people that you grew up watching, when you don't even, when I didn't think in my head that I'm going to be an actor. And then eventually I grew up watching them, and I grew up acting with her, and I see people. Such person now called me to come and host. It was an amazing time for me. I enjoyed myself, and I love that I did that for her.
Fantastic. So recently, in one of your recent posts, you demonstrated tears on demand at the Onis Palace. How do you do it? Like, how do you switch, or how do you cry in your films? Like, you cry, Oga.
Anyway, I feel I learned that, and I had to practice it on the long run.
Wow.
Because for you as an entertainment person, you have to be versatile. You have to know something about everything. So at the time I came into the industry, it was quite challenging. There were quite a number of things. And then I had a resemblance with another of my Oga that I love so much.
Wow.
So when people want to call me, they'll call me Boboto Jodun, Aburo Odun, and all that. It was a beautiful thing, because you're comparing me to somebody that is great. But at the same time, as a practitioner, people have to know you with something that is of you. So I had to sit down and do a lot of research and feel, what is it that people are not paying so much attention to and is needed? So if you give me a role that I'm just supposed to shed a tear for 2 seconds, I would mount pressure on it, and I will make the tears come well. You know. So at a point, people start calling me a crying machine.
Yes, no.
And then they don't know my name, but if they want to describe me, yes, I'm getting that. That means you're beginning to know me with something that is of me. Then eventually you get to know my name. So I mount pressure on it.
Tell us. We love Yakpeju. In fact, I wanted you to come as Yakpeju Gang. But honestly, Yakpeju Gang, because your Festival of Water skit was quite hilarious. How do you see? Hey, Joe, how do you switch? I don't even understand. I see, I cannot even figure out which one. Am I talking to Yakpeju? Tell us how the character.
That's that woman. That's my wife doing that magic. Because what she has done that has helped me is I do things randomly that I'm not aware of. But she is always with a camera. When I do stuff, she just record me.
Are you serious?
And I don't know about it. So she goes back to watch and now call my attention to why won't go to Shile? Wow. So they try it. They mount pressure on it and make it better.
Yeah.
You know. So and Yakpeju was during lockdown. I was sleeping and I woke up and I felt from nowhere, and I just started randomly, and then I posted it and I saw that people loved it. Okay, let's mount pressure on it. So that way, eventually, she gave me this dress later on, and the gele and everything.
But as your children are growing up, school, that do you think it would be appropriate to continue Yakpeju? That your daddy that is always, or would you continue it?
One choice. For me, what is important is calling them, sitting them down, and making them know that this is work. This is your father.
Yeah.
This is this is that. This is that. What am I understand?
Okay. So we know you're working on Kiriji War. Can you tell us a bit about it? And what else are you working on?
Yes, I love to tell original stories. I love indigenous stories because I see that we don't have documentation of our own history. And it's sad. If care is not taken in another few years, we'll wear out of all of these stories, and this young generation coming after us, there will be nothing for them.
Sure.
So it's better that we document them and all that. So after I did Jagun Jagun with Femi Adebayo, my interest for indigenous film grew more, and I decided to go first to where I come from and did the story of Lishabi.
Yes.
After Lishabi, I felt, okay, now go back home to where your wife come from. So my wife is from Ekiti, and I said, it's now time for your story.
Yeah.
Let's tell your story before we move into other people's story. And that's why we tell the story of Ekiti.
We love it. We love it. So I know what's the next step. So now that I know we Nigerians, sorry about this question, but we have to ask you. That's a Nigerian question. Right. So when is the next one? It's a Nigerian question. We always ask you, so starting plan the next. Thank you so much for coming. But because you're talking about mounting pressure, I'm not in mount pressure, but I'm mount pressure.
No, but anyway, everything is in the hands of God. Because they are boys, I know she loves to have a female.
Yeah, so we can do one more round.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. You heard it first here, maybe. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming. So aside from Kiriji, what else should we be looking out for? What are you working on? Should we see? Are you through the tour? Are you going around?
Yes, we're working on quite a number of stuff. I'm trying to do, I have stage plays that I'm working on. And I'm trying to do stage sensitized kind of play. I have an NGO that I have young people, and I'm trying to do something about Rise with Lateef Adedimeji as a creative person.
I love that.
So now we're taking our young plays to secondary schools, different secondary schools, trying to sensitize them right from when they were in school.
Fantastic.
Because a whole lot of discussion that our parents do not have with us. And then parents of these days should try to have conversation with their kids. And this is what the play is about. It is titled The Endangered Generation. And that's the generation that we are.
True.
So if we don't take it to them and let them know, and then after then give them the lecture so that they learn from why they are young and they grow up with something interesting.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming.
Tk you so much.
We know you had to leave sets to come here.
Yes.
We appreciate you. We don't take it for granted. Thank you very much.
So much.